So before we start playing Prop Hunt today, I really want to try out this portable screen. So I end up traveling more than I think, and the one thing that I hate when I'm traveling is that I can't bring Prop Hunt with me. Since I played Prop Hunt on a PS5, I can't play it just like on my laptop or something. I do have a backbone, I can actually play it on that. It's like, it works, but it's not the best. I feel like it's easier to save the screen records on my PS5 than on the app. Also, when you're doing a live stream on the backbone, you can't actually show your face, it's just gameplay. So when you actually travel with your PS5, you can actually do a lot more. Personally, for me, it just makes more sense to travel with my full system. I really need the USB just so I can export videos a lot easier for me. Don't get me wrong, I wish it was a slim because traveling around with this thing is pretty big. I do have an actual case for it while I'm traveling. I'll make sure I link the video to all that after this. So with this G-Story screen, it actually connects onto your PS5. The first time I ordered this one, it didn't work actually. So it was Amazon Prime week or something. So it was like, I don't know, it was a good deal. It was maybe like 200 bucks or 300 bucks when it's normally like 400. So I thought we'd try it out again. This is the 2K model. There's a 4K model with like a 60 frames or something a second. This one is like 120. So hopefully this is better than the other one. Since I spent less money on it, I feel like that's already going to be good. But enough talking about it. Let's open it up and try this thing out. It's funny because this thing's kind of giving like old portable DVD player vibes. And for my PS2 when I was younger, I remember having a little screen that I literally could adapt to my PS2. So this is kind of the same idea of it. So, and it says only like 3 cables to connect your PS5 or whatever it says, or P5 as it would say. All right, let's pull this thing out. Okay. So, whoa. Good. Let's check this thing out. So this is my second one, like I said. My first one didn't work, so I'm really hoping this thing works. And it is pretty thin. Like, it's equivalent to like a laptop screen, I want to say. As you guys can kind of see right here. I'm going to open it up for you. It's pretty big. It's pretty decent. We'll see how this thing actually... I just hope it turns on, honestly. And it's pretty crazy. As you guys can see back here, it actually connects onto your PS5. It literally like clicks in. So when I'm traveling, I do have a portable battery pack, so I could play this literally anywhere I go. But you need to have 2 power sources, one for the monitor and then one obviously for your PS5. We got a few other little tchotchkes over here. Got some directions right here, but you know what? Your boy kind of knows what he's doing, so I think we're going to be okay. It does come with a little remote, which is pretty silly. And at least it does come with a small HDMI to HDMI, so it does connect from the screen into your system, which is kind of nice. So it is really actually only 3 cables. A few things we're going to have to actually do, because as you know, your PS5, it can't just normally sit like this because it's not chill. So what you're supposed to do is take your freaking base right here, and I'm pretty sure what you do, I think you push it in, pull it out, and you move it. So it kind of turns like this. There's some button patterns right here, and you literally match it up with this thing right here. It's kind of wild because I actually didn't even know this for so long. And then your system sits leveled this way. So that's how you get this thing to level out. Otherwise, then they do make these other little stands that you can connect that I saw, but I didn't want to spend the extra money since I have the normal stand. So anyways, there's that. The next thing that's kind of tricky is that you have to pop this part off. And if I remember, you have to like kind of pick it up and pull it. Oh, there we go. That came out really easy. Okay, maybe because I did it beforehand. And I actually did a little wipe down last time I opened this thing because it was a little dusty up in here. There was some schmear, I'm not gonna lie. And last time I freaking clicked this thing into my system, it was really hard to pull this thing off. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that now. Like, it's secure. It's like kind of scary secure. Besides that, so now we're gonna connect HDMI, power source. All right, so, okay, I just want to show you guys HDMI right there, nothing too fancy. PS5 power source right there, which is already connected. Now we have this, which is the monitor that we're going to connect right here. All right, now we're going to plug this thing in and turn this thing on. Just got it all pretty much all connected right now. Oh, the screen's already working, which is a great sign. Last time, like I mentioned, this actually didn't even turn on. So let's see how this thing looks. Green. Okay, I'm just going to hit the PlayStation. Let's see. Okay, PlayStation's turning on. Okay, the G-Story popped up, so I had to hold down the button for a second. I do kind of like how you can kind of like have this right here. Okay, sick, it's working. Being honest already, compared to my other screen that I have, this is already much better quality. Okay, of course, we gotta do this thing right here. We need to barely see that, right? Really the difference between that and that? This looks great. What the heck? So, you know, I might go show you guys the other screen that I had, but this is so good. What the heck? I'm so impressed by this quality. It looks great. Sounds pretty decent too. The speakers. How do I, what do these buttons do? Oh, that's volume? This option, oh, okay. Oh, okay, interesting. So the higher the volume, the more energy it takes. So we can actually turn it down a little bit. You're a really good speaker. What the heck? I'm impressed. Okay, you know, we should definitely try some prop hunt on this though. So let's fire this thing up. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play around, but yo, this thing is actually like really chill. I'm really impressed. So this is the 2K model, like I did say, so we'll actually play around a prop hunt on this thing, but it's pretty decent. I'm hyped. I'm actually hyped. We're finally propping on the little screen right here. How you doing? All right, we got this little tchotchke little homie right here. Where we gonna put? You know where? I know where I'm gonna put this guy. I like hiding in this spot. We're gonna just do a little safety check. What? Can I really not jump up this? What the heck? That's kind of wow. You really can't jump up this? That's insane. Okay, well that sucks. Guess we're not gonna hide in the spot I wanted to hide. How does that look? Pretty good and bad at the same time. Alright, Beavis, that's right. Other teammate, that's right. Walk right by me, yeah, how you done? Alright, well, this is not bad. We're managing something right here. It's not anything to brag about, but I feel like we're gonna get found pretty easy. Oh, I should go on that building. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be so great to travel with. This screen is actually so clean. I was worried because, yeah, the last screen I played with, the frame rate was so bad that even when you were like jumping, turning, stalling in the air, it looked terrible. Like it was just, it almost made me motion sickness, honestly. It was not good. But this, mo better. Like I'm impressed how good it looks, and even just like, yeah, playback and everything, like it looks chill. Also, I am recording on it, so I'm excited to see how it looks. I mean, it should be fine just because it's playing off the PS5 and everything. Yeah, it should be chill since I have the whole console. But for now, I like how what happens? What if we do this? That, oh, dude. That looks kind of chill, even more chill. Dude, even that dude slid into me and was like, nah, that dude looks too chill. This snow is cold, but I'm more chill. You know what I mean? And that's chill. That looks crazy looking, actually. We should just stay here for a second. I like it. It's not bad. Oh, my whistle's going off. I should have paying a little more attention. Trying to think where else we can go with this thing, but for now, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. How you done? Show your thing into at the bodega, you know what I'm saying? If not, take you out back. Alright, Beavis. Get out of here. We got Beavis and Butthead and Terminator in here. Damn. Kind of crazy. Okay, it's me and only one other person left. I don't love that. Oh no. My whistling. Okay, go over there. We have 35 seconds left. Homies are disconnecting right now. That's how you know it's hectic. Wow. We actually kind of look like we would be there. You know? Kind of. Alright, dude's up there. My whistle's gonna go off in like 6 seconds, which I do not love. I'm just gonna look this way. Oh my goodness, Beavis, how you done? How you gonna go over there next to me, huh? How you doing? Okay, wow. Alright. Okay, we're starting our hunting round, and first blood literally already happened within the first like second. I don't even know how that happened. That was crazy. Well, I mean, like I know how it happened, but you know, wasn't expecting it to happen that fast. And it's crazy when you jump up anything. Insane. This prop is still running around. Are you kidding me? I can't believe how long this prop has been running around. Okay, we got one of the guys. That guy was not hidden at all. Wow.